Whether you're thinking about getting into print on demand or have been at it for a while, you probably have some assumptions about the process that, let's face it, aren't 100% true. And that's okay. There's a lot to learn about POD and to get right, which is why I'm here to help. Hey, Leah here, and today I'm going to ask some Printifiers to help bust some myths you might have heard about print on demand.
Hey there, it's Martin. I'm Printify's one and only expert consultant and the host of our live webinars on this channel.
I'm Marta, and I work on the community team here at Printify.
Hi, I'm Danny. I'm an account executive here at Printify.
POD is the same as dropshipping.
While print on demand and dropshipping are actually very different, they do share some similarities. Both mean you don't have to store any inventory around the house. Both ship your products directly to your customer while letting you focus on running your store, and both give you an easy way to start and experiment on your journey to earning passive income. What sets them apart, though, is the way your products are managed by you and your suppliers. With print on demand, merchants have the opportunity to add custom designs to printable products to really make them their own in order to sell them. Dropshipping, however, offers a wider range of products that are simply ready to sell as is. It's this customization and personalization with POD that really stands out to many new entrepreneurs. It also means that POD actually offers better quality control because of its select range of items. A dropshipper's main goal is to find products that sell well and market them to potential customers. It's why there's more competition with dropshipping compared to POD. However, with print on demand, the focus is more on creating sellable designs and standing out.
POD is the same as fast fashion.
This is a common assumption for many folks who are learning about print on demand. It's also completely wrong, and here's why. Fast fashion relies on creating trendy but low-quality items in large quantities very quickly. These items end up being disposable, leading to a large amount of pollution and waste. Print-on-demand apparel, however, is only made to order, meaning it's more ethical and eco-friendly because products are only printed once someone has paid for them.
POD companies steal designs from merchants.
Stolen designs and copycat stores are a huge hassle for many merchants and marketplaces. So it's understandable to be frustrated and angry. It's not fair, it's not fun. But while it might seem likely that the company helping you create your products is the one stealing your ideas, it's also just not true. We take the privacy of our merchants very seriously. Think about all the places your designs live before and after you list it online. Truth is, it's very easy to replicate a design yourself. However, certain marketplaces out there do already have processes in place to report stolen designs. So Etsy, for example, recommends registering your brands with them first. Many merchants even find that simply just reaching out and warning a copycat store, that can be enough.
POD sites are tax-free.
How taxes are collected or whether you qualify for certain exemptions varies from place to place. Our advice? Start by looking up how Printify handles sales tax where you live on our site. Then, if you're still unsure, consult a tax professional to make sure you have your taxes squared away. Taxes are complicated, and we certainly do our best to help, but it's best to take charge yourself to avoid any trouble in the future.
POD is 100% profit.
I mean, sure, with POD you don't need a brick-and-mortar store, stock inventory, hire employees, but there are still a few costs that need to be taken into account. For example, running paid ads, domain fees for websites, listings and transaction fees, and much more. However, don't let this discourage you. The truth is that any endeavor takes some investment. The difference with POD is that the barriers to enter this business are very low. Your initial investment is significantly less than many other ventures.
POD won't replace your full-time job.
Earning a living by running an online store full-time is absolutely possible with print on demand. So many merchants that work with us choose POD just to have a passive income to supplement their main earnings. What's the difference between earning a little extra and making POD your full-time job? It all depends on the goals you set out for yourself and how you want to achieve them. We can show you the way, of course, but in the end, it's got to be you that gets you there.
There's no quality control in POD.
This is one of the most common myths about print on demand, and we need to talk about it. The idea here is that since items are printed elsewhere, that it's impossible to confirm quality. While we can't speak for other print-on-demand companies, here's how it works at Printify. We consistently vet all our print partners, including the vetting they do themselves. Millions of items are made every day with Printify, and yes, some don't live up to our standards. But faulty items are never sent out on purpose, and often it's just a case of simple human error. Mistakes happen, and when they do, we work directly with our merchants to reprint or refund orders. Fixing issues like this costs us and merchants like you money. and ultimately the trust established with your customers, which is why we are constantly working to make our processes better and our standards stricter. In fact, the dissatisfaction rate for the products we print and ship is on average 0.5%. However, we'll keep improving until that number is down to 0.
You need to have Printify Premium to use our site.
It is absolutely not mandatory to subscribe to Printify Premium in order to use our platform. Now, that doesn't mean there aren't any benefits to Premium. You can connect up to 10 stores to your Printify account. You can access Printify Connect, letting our support team handle any order-related issues for you. Oh, and did I mention that you can get discounts of up to 20% on all the products in our catalog?
Applying a design twice in the mockup generator will give you a more saturated print.
For those new to design, this is a very common myth about working with our mockup generator. Short answer, no. Our generator does not work like that. Put it simply, the best way to get the most vibrant print is to use the brightest colors, the whitest of whites and the blackest of blacks.
There's a simple reason print on demand is a business model that works well for people. It takes away the barriers that usually keep you from becoming an entrepreneur. So the only question you have to ask now is, what's keeping you from trying it yourself? And if there is something, put it in the comments so that we or our merchants can help you out. And don't forget to like this video if it cleared things up for you. And as always, subscribe for more tips for success with Printify.